Good morning. How's everybody doing out there? All right, let's do some yoga. Good morning, Betsy. How you doing? All right, it's early in the morning. We're not going to do anything too crazy. We're going to wake up slowly with some gentle movements. I would strongly recommend that if you have some yoga blocks, this is your opportunity to use them. If you don't have yoga blocks, that's okay too. If you have a couple of couch pillows or even a bed pillow, if you have a yoga strap, that would come in handy as well. And if you don't have a yoga strap, you can always use a belt or a tea towel, or maybe even your yoga mat bag. Some people have those like strappy bags, you know, that double as a yoga strap. So, and again, if you don't have any of those things, that's totally fine too. So let's come into a comfortable seat at the top of our mats. Long, tall spine, shoulders back and down, big, deep breath in. We are in it today for about 45 minutes. Nothing too crazy. We're going to open up our body from head to toe, waking up the muscles, waking up our lungs, and waking up our mind before we head forward into the day with a little bit of mindfulness and a little bit of awareness. Take a big deep breath all the way down to the bottom of your tummy and all the way out, breathing through your nose. Give yourself a little scan from head to toe, taking note of all the little places inside of you where you might be holding on to stress or tension or pain within your body. On your next deep inhale, send the breath into those places inside of you that need it the most. Let's inhale, both arms up into the air, palms facing each other, hold. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears, gazing up at the space in between your hands. Palms come together, exhale through center. Beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale through. Shoulders drop. Inhale up. This one's different. On the exhale, bringing that right hand to the left knee, left arm behind. Twisting open, looking over that left shoulder. Twisting from the core, twisting from the shoulders, and maybe finding a little bit of space on the exhale. Inhale, both arms up, and we'll bring it down on the other side. Left hand to the right knee, right arm behind us, twisting open, looking over that right shoulder. Twisting from the core, twisting from the shoulders, and maybe finding a little bit of space on the exhale. Inhale, both arms up into the air. Exhale, bring it down through center. And bringing the hands behind our hips, fingertips facing forward, just kind of leaning back on those hands. Lifting from the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together behind, and gazing up at the ceiling, being very careful not to crunch the neck too much. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Gentle little chest opener. And returning back into a neutral seat. Leaning forward, little forward fold. Coming down as much as you feel comfortable. And option to use those pillows if you feel for it. And you might feel this in your hips. Keeping both sides of your bum flat on the mat. Breathing deeply, all the way in, all the way out. Being very mindful of the breath throughout the entire practice. We should always be able to comfortably inhale, a full inhale, and comfortably exhale, a full exhale at any time during the practice. And it's actually a really great indicator if you have taken the posture a little bit farther than what your body is ready for on this day. Let's bring it back up into a comfortable seat and bringing our feet together in front of us, sole to sole. As close or as far from your body as you like. Long, tall spine, shoulders back and down. Big, deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. With every inhale, rising up a little tiny bit, creating space in your lungs. In your body, in your mind. And with every exhale, allowing yourself to fold forward. A little bit deeper. Maintaining those steady, long breaths. Let's inhale back up to center and bringing those hands behind us, right behind the hips. Fingertips facing forward, leaning back, lifting from the chest, bringing those shoulder blades together behind. Gazing up at the ceiling. Being careful not to crunch the neck. And returning back into center. Now this time we're going to come back onto our, keeping the feet together, sole to sole. This time coming down onto our forearms. Dropping down a little bit lower. Still lifting from the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together behind. You'll have a little bit less space. Big full breath. gently lie down flat. Option to support your knees with your yoga blocks or your pillows if you like, keeping the feet sole to sole. And if you have a pillow or a sweater, you might like to put it underneath your neck or your head, just to give yourself a little bit of additional comfort. One hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Big full breath. Let your knees gently fall open. Let's take 2 more breaths. And releasing the knees. Feet flat, knees bent. We're gonna pick up the right leg, up into the air. Option to use your belt or your strap, just to give yourself a little bit of extra support. And just kind of hold it up there, gently pulling your foot towards your body, pushing through the heel, flexing the foot, lengthening through the hamstring. Gently release, let it go, bring it back down to the earth. Switching to the other side. Left leg comes up into the air. Pressing through the heel, flexing through the foot, lengthening through the hamstring, pulling your whole leg gently towards your body. And breathing all the way down to your toes. This is considered a mild inversion. A little inversion first thing in the morning. Let's bring both feet up into the air. Pushing through the heel, flexing both feet, lengthening through the hamstrings. Gently release, returning both feet down to the floor, feet flat, knees bent. Picking up that right foot and crossing it on your left knee. And you're just going to pull that left foot in so that you can tickle the back of your heel with your fingers. Flexing the foot, pushing that right knee away from your body, creating this figure 4. Now you might be quite happy right here. Option to thread your hands through your legs and pick up that left thigh. Continue those big, deep breaths. How does that feel in your hips? If you want to take it a little bit further, you might wrap your hands around the front of your calf and just pull it in a little bit tighter. One more breath. Gently release, let it all go. Both feet come down to the floor. Take a moment, take a breath, reset. And we're going to pick up the left foot, crossing it on the right ankle. Crossing it on the right knee, sorry. Flexing the foot, pushing through the heel, and gently pushing that left knee away from your body. Big full breath. Option to thread your hands through your thigh, picking up that right leg. Continue those big deep breaths. Keeping your left foot flexed, pressing the left knee away from your body. It's a very engaged pose. And if you want to take it one step further, you might wrap your hands around your calf. Long, deep breaths. Gently release, let it all go. All right, grab onto your strap. We're going to use it again. If you don't have a strap, that's okay too. We're going to lift the right leg up, up, up into the air. Left leg lies down flat on the mat. If you don't have your strap, that's okay. Just send that foot up into the air. And let it fall over to the right, as far as you feel comfortable. The key here is keeping both sides of your hips flat on the earth. Both sides of your bum, hips are squared to the ceiling. And you're going to feel a big stretch along your inner thigh. Lift it back up, and we're going to drop it down to the other side. Right foot goes over to the left, and you're going to find a lot less leverage over here. It's not going to go nearly as far. Both sides of your bum flat on the mat. And bring it back up into center, switch it out. Left leg goes in, right leg goes flat. If you don't have your strap, that's okay too. We're going to drop that left leg over to the left. Both sides of your bum flat on the mat, hips are squared to the ceiling. Big, gentle breath. Inhale back up to center and drop it over to the right. There will be a lot less leverage. It's only going to go a little tiny bit. Hips are squared to the ceiling, both sides of your bum flat on the mat. It's only going to go a quarter of the way that you can go in the opposite direction. Just a little tiny bit. Be very gentle. Let's bring it back up into center. Gently release. Let it all go. Feet flat, knees bent. Hug your knees into your body. Give yourself a little roll, a little rock, a little roll on the hips, on the kidneys. And we're going to let the knees fall over to the right. Looking over the left shoulder, both of your shoulder blades flat on the mat. Two more breaths. Inhale to rise, bring it back up. Give yourself a little roll, hug those knees into the body. Make some circles, go in the other direction. And let the knees fall over to the left. Looking over your right shoulder, both of your shoulder blades flat on the earth. One more breath. Hug those knees into your body. Give yourself a little roll around on the hips, on the kidneys. And we're just going to flip over onto the belly. Coming into a tabletop. Feet flat. No. That's not right. Palms flat, fingers spread out wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, looking up at the ceiling, lifting from the chest. Exhale, tucking the chin, arching the spine, pressing down through your shoulders and the palms of your hands. Inhale, lifting from the chest. Pressing your belly button down into the mat. Exhale, tucking the chin, arching the spine, pressing down through your shoulders and the palms of your hands. Returning back into neutral and taking a look over the right shoulder like you had a tail back there. Let your hips fall down to the right. Take a breath or two, and we'll bring it back around into center. Other side, looking over the right shoulder, let your hips fall down to the left. Take a breath or two. And bringing it back around into center. Picking up the right leg, sending it out behind. Give it a little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into center. Other side, left leg comes out. Give it a little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it back into center. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, sending them up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment and pedal out the feet. Pressing your chest towards your thighs. Right leg comes up, up, up into the air, swinging it through and dropping your shin at the front of the mat. We're coming into pigeon. Using your toes on your left leg to pull it back. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Coming down the front of your mat. Maybe on your pillow, or your block, or just down to the earth. Maybe just resting on your forearms. Let your hips sink down to your heels or heel. Let your chest and your shoulders sink down to the mat. And we're going to take about 2 more deep breaths here. How much more can you let go? Relax your shoulders, relax your chest, relax your hips, relax your legs. On the inhale, coming back up, proud pigeon, lengthening through the spine, the neck, the crown, and bringing that left leg all the way back around. Crossing your legs in front, we're going to switch it out. Right leg goes back, leaning forward, coming into pigeon on the other side. Using your toes on your right leg to straighten it out behind you. Inhale, lifting from the chest, lengthening through the spine, the neck, the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Let your hips sink down to your heels. Let your shoulders and your chest sink down to the mat. Maintaining those deep, long breaths. Relax your shoulders, relax your chest. Relax your torso, relax your hips. Relax your legs, relax your feet. And we'll take 2 more breaths. On the inhale, starting to rise, lengthening through the spine, the neck, the crown, reaching for the ceiling. Tucking the toes behind, lifting the hips, and stepping back into downward facing dog. We're just going to walk to the center of the mat and drop the booty down into a squat. Beautiful. Long, tall spine, shoulders back and down. Option to sit on a block. If you want to give yourself a little bit of extra support in your squat. Some of us have really sore knees or hips and can really use that extra support. Long, tall spine, shoulders back and down. Big, full breath. Two more breaths. Let those hips sink down to the heels. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears. And let the breath sink deep down into your belly. Dropping the booty all the way down onto the earth. Let's extend the right leg out, pulling the left leg in close. Turning your torso towards this foot like it's a bullseye. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Option to use your belt or your strap if you like. Reaching your chest towards your toes. And keeping the shoulders in line with each other. Don't let that left shoulder creep up to the sky. Creep up to the sky. Inhale to rise. And turning your torso towards the center of your body, reaching for the right foot with your right hand. You can use your strap here if you like, or reach for your foot, your ankle, your shin, whatever you got. Left arm comes up into the air, twisting the chest open towards the ceiling. You can drop that right elbow down your right thigh. Reaching your left hand towards your right foot. One more breath. Inhale to rise. Switch it out. Left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching your chest for your toes. And keeping your shoulders in line with each other. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthening through the spine, turning your torso towards the center and reaching for your left foot with your left hand. You can use your strap here if you like, or just reaching for the toe, the foot, the ankle, the shin, whatever you got. Right arm comes up and over. Really straight up is just enough. Twisting your chest open towards your hand and dropping the left elbow down the center of down the inside of your thigh. Side bend. One more breath. Inhale to rise, bring it up tall, both legs come out. Big V, as close or as wide as you like. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching for your feet. If that feels good, you might come down on your pillow or your blocks if you like. The more pillows, the better. I'm not a super flexible person, but even less so first thing in the morning. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale to rise, crossing those legs in front and dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, opening up on the left side. Let that left shoulder hang down so heavy. And just gently moving the chin around as you explore the different tensions that we have a tendency to carry. And gently release, bring it all back into center, give those shoulders a roll, and dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. Opening up on the right side, let the right shoulder hang down so heavy. Gently moving your chin around. Exploring the area. Gently, slowly, with great intention. Returning back into center, give those shoulders a really good roll. Long, tall spine. Gazing over the left shoulder, take a big, deep breath in. Exhale, tucking the chin and rolling down across the chest. And coming up the other side. When you get up to the other side, take a big full breath in. Exhale, tucking the chin, rolling down across the chest, back from where we came. Returning back into neutral. Facing forward, inhale both arms up into the air, palms facing each other, hold. Gazing up at the space in between our hands. Exhale to heart center all the way through. Shoulders drop, let it go. At the end of class, we find ourselves right where we started, back at the beginning. And these are the sacred cycles of our practice, of the seasons, and everything in between. Blessed be. Until next time. I'm here Wednesday mornings for a little rise and shine, gentle yoga. See you next time.